And yes, it is I. It is me, the Golden One. Ricky Coleman. This right here is a channel that tops the rest. It is the People's Wrestling Channel. And as you sit there and you check out that description, this is the UBW Unstoppable British Wrestling Air Rage 2023 review. So, again, check out that description throughout. My blog is going to be up. So my link to my blog is going to be up throughout. So it was live at Padiham Town Hall. I did take a limousine service all the way. You can go and check out my journey to it. Go and have a look. Go and check it out. Limousine service. Grabbed a few beers, grabbed a few cocktails, some champagne, some caviar, and the show was on. So not a bad venue at Padiham Town Hall. They've done shows there before. So let's go into the very first match, which was Dan Evans one-on-one. The battle against Gabriel Fureza. So my first look at Dan Evans here, an international talent all the way from Mexico, Gabriel Fureza. He pulled out, so as always, I'll be reading out my notes just to help me along here. So you did have Gabriel pull out that high flying action. He sent down to the outside, hitting a suicide dive back in. But Dan took over. Dan got into it. Dan dominated. Sending him chest first into the turnbuckle. Gabriel came back, playing more high-flying moves, an RKO, a standing moonsault, the 1, the 2, no, we saw a kick out. Dan came back into it again, but it was a roll-up, and it was the 1, 2, and twice, the Gabriel Fureza. We then had Philip Michael, who's now turned heel, so he's turned heel here, and BTW Bolton Town Wrestling. He came out saying, he's sorry that he turned on and attacked Leon Slater. I'm sorry I didn't do it sooner. Then out came Tony Wright and said, we're going to have a match at some point. And that was that, really. So going into match number 2 in a women's contest, it was the 2 combatants, Lucy Sky, in a fight against Ivy. This was a nice match here. Ivy, really healing it up, playing a role of a Karen, complaining to the ring announcer, complaining about the fans, really healing it up. So, that's a good gimmick she's got there. Ivy plays a good heel. Both were into this. Lucy dominated from the opening bell. Ivy, soon very quickly turned it action back around. She, fought her way back. hooking in the submission of the Boston Crab. Lucy got out of it and then battling outside the ring. Lucy just made it. Ivy trying to win back via count out, but Lucy making it in just barely for the nine before the 10 count. Ivy then tried to use her bat, but it bounced off the ropes, hit her in the face, and a spear, the 1, the 2, followed by the 3. And your winner here, hang on. Hang on. Kind of showing all the pictures here, but hang on, guys. Your victor, your winner here, Lucy Sky. So before we go into the third match number 3, you need to know where to get my t-shirts, where to support me, where to acknowledge me, where to stand for the golden one. And this is how. So there it is, right up in front of your face. Protein Teas Goldman's, I say Protein Teas Goldman's, I'll say it again, Protein Teas Goldman's, all 5 designs. And right there are my socials. So you're probably wondering what the third match was. Well, here it is. The 2 men squaring off saw Johnny the Loose Luca v. Nathan Black. So my first look at both of these, Nathan Black like grabbing the microphone, really healing it up, calling me ugly morons, got no teeth, purely educated. So really healing it up here. I just thought he was hilarious. In comes Johnny. He controlled the action from the beginning. Nathan very quickly took over. Johnny pulling out some fantastic moves here. He's certainly one to watch all the way from Canada, a Canadian sensation. Nathan got him in the camel coach and started singing the national anthem, trying to gain heat. Johnny comes back into it, hitting a suicide dive onto Nathan outside. Back in we go. The ref takes a bump. Sit down barrel bomb from Johnny. The 1, the 2, the 3, but no referee to make the count. So another roll up, the second roll up in this evening, in this night. The second roll up saw Nathan Black walk away with his hand raised in victory. Rolling along here, moving along here to the next one, which was, hang on guys, which was UBW favourite Wing Commander Nash having his match against Alex Vaughn. So my first look at Alex Vaughn here, very much a comedy match as you would expect from Wing Commander Nash. Yeah, Alex Vaughn was good, but he wanted to be serious, ground and pound, and trying to beat down his opponent, trying to make his opponent tap. Alex was having none of it. The action continued, and kind of out of nowhere, Wing Commander Nash just fell across Alex and did indeed walk away with the winner's purse. Now, before we get into the massive main event, you need to come back to know what I thought about it. And follow me. You need to do all of that, and this right will give you all that information that you sorely need. So there it is. There you have it. There you see it. There. You witness it. And my former socials right there. You can't miss them. You don't want to miss them. You want to be a part of everything. So be a part of it now. As we go into the main event of this Saturday, which saw 7 men battle, 7 men go at it in an elimination style match. So we had your following opponents. The following match scheduled for one fall featured Dave Birch, Jake Silver, Jet Marshall, Chase Alexander, Philip Michael, Ethan Kelly, and the one and only Tony Wright for the Airborne Championship. So every 3 minutes, someone fresh would come in, and the 2 people to start the match with, of course, Jake Silver and Jet Marshall. They fought, they battled, they tried to take an early win, an early advantage. Your third man in was a one and only, the man himself, Chase Alexander. He tried to make an impact straight away, turning it into a triple threat match. I've seen Chase at TNT, so it was great to see him here. The man coming in at number 4 was, you've guessed it, it was the Star Killer. It was the man they call Dave Birch. Fatal 4-way action right in front of our eyes. He didn't make much of an impact, so coming in at the 5th entry was none other than Ethan Kelly. He tried to take an early advantage, and he certainly did. But then he got beat down by Jake and Chase. Jake then eliminated Chase. Jake then eliminated Ethan. Coming in at number 6 was the maestro, was the turned heel guy himself, Philip Michael, wanting to win, wanting to take the title, wanting to take gold home, wanting to take the championship back home, back to Accrington. Philip coming in right away, trying to make an impact, trying to close out this match, and he certainly did make the impact. I think Philip really does do the heel very, very well. So I want to make that a note here. Jake and Philip beat down Dave. Jake then eliminated Dave out of the match. On the big screen, there was a countdown, and it stopped at 7. for some reason. Down to 2. Back and forth they go. DDT off the ropes. 1, 2, 3. Philip Michael thinks he's won. Dave Douglas presents him the championship, but it then counts down. And Tony Wright, here he comes. He's entry number 7. He's the final man. The crowd are behind him. The crowd are in his corner. He fights. He brawls. He battles. Gives it his all. Action spills out the ring, but back in. And after a roll up, we've got a brand new champion, and his name is, of course, Tony Wright. So big congratulations with Tony Wright. I think it hasn't been written for very long, and he's already a champion. I'm going to give this show a rating of decent to good. So let's get to some promotion and let's get to what's coming up. So, coming up will be Revolution predictions, my journey to LWF, and an LWF review. I'll get to that. I'll recap that in a second. But so let's get some promotions. So, PMP, Pancakes and Power Slams, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Go and search it. Search it right now. Pause this. Search. Come back. Every single Tuesday on the Wrestling Rumors page, on YouTube, on Facebook. Don't forget there was almost talk about wrestling subject. This week it was about how they dropped the ball with Sami Zayn. He'll interview a wrestler beforehand, and this week it was Jim Brunzell. That's on the Sportskeeda page. You're going to give them a massive, massive like and tell them I sent you. If you're into your podcasts, first of all, Domcast, second Just in Time 211. If you're into your eFeds, TWF Network, ASPW Production, and Raydog Extreme Wrestling. And if you're into your promo-based eFeds, it is Promo Performance Alliance. And of course, like and subscribe right now. So what is coming up? Revolution predictions, my journey to LWF, my review of the LWF Lancashire Riot, then on Sunday, Revolution watch along. So Revolution watch along next Sunday. I will watch the AEW pay-per-view. It's just Dynamite that I find to be very unwatchable. And if you agree with me, certainly like and subscribe for those month-long shout-outs. If you see me at a show, come say hello, grab a picture, acknowledge me. And until next time, it is Ricky Goldman.